Now before I get started with my review, I do want to inform you that iFi went ahead and sent me this product out for my evaluation, and I do have to return it to them. Now that being said, they are not influencing my review in any way, and everything I say in this video are my own opinions. Now the way I use this DAC amp was that I had my PC connected using the USB cable connected to the back of the Black Label digital input. And then I had my PlayStation 4 connected to the back of the Black Label using an optical cable and the included optical adapter. So this worked out great for listening to music using the Qobuz streaming music service, which is now my favorite music streaming service, with Tidal coming in at a close second. But what surprised me the most was how well the Black Label worked with gaming audio using my PlayStation 4. I didn't really expect it to make much of a difference when playing my games, but it definitely improved my gaming experience when playing Battle Royale games such as Call of Duty Blackout. It really helped me hear things better, such as footsteps and where the enemy was coming from, and it did this much better than the PlayStation 4's onboard audio, as well as other DAC amps that I tried. The great thing about the iFi Black Label is it can run entirely off of its battery, and boy does it pack a lot of power just off of the battery. It's amazing. I don't know how they do it, but it sounds great and has a lot of power when running off of the battery alone. In fact, the Black Label is powerful enough to run the power-hungry Hi-Fi Man HE6 headphones. And when you're on the go, you can easily use it as a power bank to charge your smartphone. So oftentimes I wanted to listen to my music somewhere else other than my room here where I have my PC. So I'm able to just disconnect one cable and take my DAC amp with me to the living room or even outside to my backyard if I wanted to catch some fresh air while listening to some music. And that's something you really can't do with a standard desktop DAC and amplifier. The fact that the Black Label has a battery to run off of really makes it portable and allows you to take it with you and listen to your music on your living room sofa or outside. So I ended up taking a week-long trip during spring break, and I brought the iFi Black Label with me. And I was able to enjoy all my music in high quality while on my trip, and this worked out really great for me. Now as far as how it sounds, right around the time I got the Black Label is when I signed up for the Qobuz streaming music service. And I was able to listen to high-res 24-bit 96 kHz audio tracks on the Black Label, and it really made all my headphones sound amazing. Pretty much any headphone I tried with the Black Label would improve the sound when compared to just coming from the source or compared with other DAC amps that I tried the headphones with. I would say the one headphone where I really noticed a difference with the audio quality was with the One More triple drivers you see here. You see, when I hooked it up straight to my iPhone, the bass kind of overpowered all the other frequencies such as the mid-range and the treble. However, once I hooked up the Black Label in between the iPhone and the One More triple driver over-ear headphones, it really opened up the frequency range and I was able to hear more of the mid-range and treble with these headphones, which made these headphones really enjoyable to listen to. Now, one particular audio track that I really enjoyed this combination with was Devil Inside by NXS. In the beginning of the song, when you hear the bongo drums just alternating between your right and left ear, really sounded amazing with these headphones and the iFi Black Label. The sound separation that the Black Label produced was really great. Now I should note that the Black Label does have a lot of features for IEMs if you're using IEMs. They do have the IEM match feature, but I didn't use any of those features as I don't currently own any IEMs. Perhaps some of you who have used the Black Label with IEMs can comment down below and let us know how you like the Black Label with your specific IEMs. Now for gaming, as I mentioned before, the Black Label really improved my gaming audio. Now I paired the Black Label with my Beyerdynamic DT990 Pros and the Modmic 5 to make my gaming headset. And since I'm doing most of my gaming on the PlayStation 4, I use this USB to microphone adapter to connect my Modmic 5 to the PlayStation 4. Now again, I connected my PS4 to the Black Label using an optical cable and the included optical adapter. And then I connected the optical adapter to the SPDIF input that you see right here. I really enjoyed this setup for single player games such as when I was playing Battlefield 5 campaign. All the sounds from the explosions and the gunfire really make me immerse myself into the game. But the setup really stood out when playing competitive Battle Royale games such as Blackout, which I've been playing a lot of recently. I do quite a lot of gaming nowadays, especially on my PlayStation 4, so gaming audio is really just as important to me as music listening. And I must say that the Black Label is the best DAC amp that I have used with my PlayStation 4, even when compared to other desktop DAC amps. The sound produced is very crisp and clear, so I can easily hear footsteps around me, and the imaging is very good. I can pinpoint where exactly the enemy is coming from. And I can even easily tell whether the enemy is one floor above me or down below. So I can honestly say that the Black Label has helped me win games and end up as the last man standing. I hear somebody. Right here on me. Okay, got him. Nice.
Exactly how we drilled it.
It also works great for communication and in-game chat, as I can clearly hear my teammates calling out where the enemy's coming from and we can coordinate our attacks. So now I'd like to take some time to talk about the features of the Black Label that I used or actually tried. So I tried the X-Bass feature, which adds additional clean bass to your sound, but I found that for most of the headphones that I own, it was just a bit too much bass for my taste. But if you happen to own headphones that are kind of light in the bass region, you can easily use the X-Bass switch to add more bass to your headphones without causing additional distortion. So I had the X-Bass feature turned off for both music listening and gaming. As for the 3D Plus feature, I actually did use it for music listening, and I must say that it made the sound livelier and improved the soundstage quite a bit. And it did this without making the music sound artificial in any way. As for gaming, I turned this feature off. I just like the sound better with this off for gaming. Now I didn't use a 3.5mm analog input in the front at all. Instead, I always opted for using the digital USB input in the back of the unit. I also never ended up using the RCA outputs in the back of the Black Label. And if I had just one suggestion to give to iFi, it would be to include a physical switch so that you can switch the DAC between the 3 different inputs on the device. I think that would have made my life much easier. Other than that, there's not much else to dislike about it. So now let's talk about what I liked about this device. And surprisingly, that's the size. Now this is debatable. It depends how you look at it. If you're comparing the Black Label to other smaller DAC amps such as the Chord Mojo, then yes, it is much bigger than something like that. And the Black Label is definitely not something you want to carry around in your front pocket. Instead, it's something you would throw in your backpack or carrying bag. But if you look at it the way I used it as a desktop DAC amp that happened to have the added benefit of being portable and being able to run off of power, the size is actually very good considering the sound quality and the power that it can output just off of the battery alone. And to me, I saw it more as a portable desktop DAC amp, rather than just a portable DAC amp that you just use with your smartphone. So here is my conclusion. This portable DAC amp is not for everybody. Now, if you're just starting off in your audiophile journey, you're probably better off buying a less expensive portable DAC amp. And then you can work your way up to this. But if you've been on this audiophile journey for a while now and are looking for the best sound quality while on the go, then this might be the best DAC amp for you. So if you want to be able to listen to the highest quality audio tracks in DSD quality audio, then this device can definitely do that. Or perhaps you have some audiophile headphones that have a very high impedance and low sensitivity that require a lot of power, and you want to be able to use your headphones on the go, then the iFi Black Label is the perfect fit for you. The Black Label worked out great for me as a desktop DAC amp for both music listening and my gaming needs. And it gave me the added capability of taking it anywhere with me. If I wanted to listen to my music other than in my room here, I could just take it to the living room, anywhere else, and it worked great just running off of the battery alone. Now I see this device working really well for someone who commutes a lot, whether it be on the train, on the bus, or if you fly a lot. You can easily take this device with you if you want the same level of audiophile quality both at home and when you're on the go. I think this device would work perfectly in that scenario. With that being said, it's entirely up to you and how you specifically listen to your music or do your gaming at home or on the go as to whether this DAC amp is the right one for you. Alright, this wraps up my review of the iFi Micro iDSD Black Label, and I'll see you guys in the next video.